Looks like the troops are back. Good thing, too. This place... You're back. Find any... This was Deadsville without... Welcome back to the Tops. Their caps. This guy right here, this is the guy. Ring a ding, baby. You dig this crazy scene or what?
Good question. Allow me to introduce... As I understand... But then my neurocomputational... He was around here, not... You can wait for him here if you like. Sure. It's a data storage device. Kind of like some of Mr. House's data... That's just a guess, though. The chips are proprietary. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and... Oh! He wants to kill Mr. House and use the Platinum chip to copy. That should give me control over all Mr. House's... I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I... That was Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny... Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. This is Benny's workshop. When the Tops... I guess you could say it's my entire... Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and... Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend... By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion... It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't... Mr. House is in there, though. Wow. Do you have any... Seems a little mean to use this... I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was... The other thing you're going to need is the Platinum chip. I knew he was carrying the Platinum chip. That's why Benny put me here. To monitor Mr. House's... Did you know that Mr. House spent $812,540... Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were... I knew all that. That's not... I really shouldn't have taken so much... Benny carries it with him at all times. The Platinum chip is the key to override... Did I just say exploiting? I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. The big question is whether to give him the chip before you... He might upgrade his defensive capabilities, right? But then those defensive upgrades might make it... Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I'm right... This is gonna be great. I'm gonna... Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who Who needs... What I meant is, you should get to know, you know, shape the future of it. Or, if a tribe is nasty, there's a bunch. Some of them you've already... I think you should visit the other families on this strip. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too. Of course, they must be a really nasty people. They fire artillery on anyone who comes near their... If they can be convinced to fire those big cannons at the... Anything... The cons are just... They've been kicked around a lot, but... They were one of the tribes the three families... So they settled at Bitter Springs, but they... So then, they... Any... I remember that Benny used to pay a reception. Just that Benny didn't like them. He talked on. He hated their casino. Said it was... Wow. That is a... That's one down, 4 to go. From what I understand, Benny didn't like them, though. Don't hurry on my... Anything else? Some of Mr. House's data's telemetry showed that they'd been There must be a bunch of... They go around in big suits of power armor. They just have a thing about technology. All I'm saying is... No, anything... Right! It's one of 2 locations. My guess is it has a... Neat. Come back.
This place is the bee's knees.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove. Hello? It was you, Smash? I can't do that, baby, and you know it. There's a lot of... But plenty of action, too. Enough for... What say you and me cash out? You want a reason? They're called bodyguards, and Add to that, every chairman in this joint is armed, and not... Anyhow, baby, like I said... Baby, this is not... Like I said... To start, I'll comp you the presidential. I'll hang out down here for a while to... If that's what it takes to...
Keep those hands where I can see them.
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I got... Yeah, hello. Once you were vertical... To think I deemed that flint box my lucky... I guess that's enough. You got questions? It's the house edge, baby. Literally. It's some kind of data storage device, dig? So... Trouble is, the chip don't fit any... It has something to do with the Securitrons. I might be slightly useful. Baby, ease off. You'll get a piece of the action. You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all... You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that act. How's that? How else? Yeah, it's a tricky one. A good cat to swing with. It was House's big idea to resurrect the... None of this in person, mind you. The robots collect House's share of... We're the definition of cool, baby. We know... Of the three families, we're the only... Personally, they give me the heebie-jeebies. Don't get me wrong, that resort of theirs is strictly rich. A nation of meddlers, trying to Only reason the NCR hasn't busted up our seat. If the NCR beats the Legion at Hoover Dam, they'll turn on us and claim the strip. Meanwhile, they're all that's keeping Caesar's... Worst of the worst. A tribe of degenerate losers live. The NCR beat them at the dam 3 years. They're gonna try to take the dam again real soon. Broad strokes? The Securitrons are where it's at. I get those two ducks in... You really... All right. So, he used to be a secure... Once he was on the nod, I yanked some wires. Gal named Emily, one of the followers over in Freeside. Once Yes Man was hooked back into House's date. Baby, do you not under... What I did to you was rotten. But if you think House, the NC... Was a time I would have agreed with you, but this... Baby, the odds may look long, but that's just because we ain't done rigging them. I've gleaned a lot working with Mr. House. He was a good cat to swing with. Like I said, once the chairmen are running vague... I know. If you change your mind, come... Something else you wanted to know? What? In the meantime, enjoy...
Holding my breath.
I hope Swank's smarter than Benny. You back? Find any? Huh.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crow.
The eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you. He admires any crimes you may have perpetrated. My lord requires your presence at his camp. I am the greatest of Caesar's fruit. Go. Seek Caesar. Caesar awaits.
Don't you just love that platinum chip? If I were you, that is, unless you want to bring the NCR or C. Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House, and that would give me control over all. Sure, if the. That's right. Like I said, it's the data on that plat.
I hope you're doing well, friend.
Well, howdy, partner. Good. Well, howdy, partner. I see you brought. Come back. Where to, partner? Penthouse floor.
You should have seen Mr. House when he heard what you did to... I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. Oh, there's lots... They're just new money, sugar. Emeritus especially are just awful brute. Well, of course, and the lucky... Well, let's see. Oh, and the vote. And I suppose if you like... Not many people... If you happen to find any... In fact, one of Mr... You do? Why, I'm a Rob. This is the Lucky 38 Resort. Why, sugar? He... Well, of course. Why, did you... Well, he's saying... Sugar, I may be a robot on the... Mr. House has a lot of needs. Then maybe you should...
Hello again.
You've been a busy courier. I will admit, when you ignored my invitation... Well, I'll be happy to satisfy your... Fine. Give me the... Very well. Delivery? I invite you to think... This is not the time. By the time I was 30... Do you really? I spent 2 centuries... You need...
Entering combat. Targeted. Please enter visitors. First. Engaging. Targeting.
Why have you... Fool! No!
Let's roll out.
Someone's coming out of a 38. House was the only thing keeping Vegas from joining the NCR.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you? I'm afraid those... My deepest apologies, but we simply can't have... Please. They'll be handled.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
How may I be of service, sir? The White Glove Society is... Were we always so refined? Not everyone can wear the finest clothes, but surely we can agree that the most tasteful... No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do. I suppose we at the White Glove, and as its
Keeping quiet.
Hey there!
You watch yourself around, Mr. Gunderson.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking... Ain't got one Brahmin. Made me a special arrangement with a lot of people out there resent success. If I'd have been thinking, though. My boy, Ted, he was right here. He was never... Got most of my staff out looking for him. Of course, if he does that... That's what they call themselves. Some of them got masks, too. Real... Yep, used to just have the one ranch. Before I knew it... Now everywhere I go, folks... That's between me and the White Glove. But let's just say they control the food supply. I'd be more than happy to... There'd be a lot of... And if he ain't, you can bet.
Hello.
Any idea how somebody gets into the White Glove?
Welcome to Top Shelf. The drinks cost twice as much.
Society?
This place.
Have to know somebody?
I've heard you have to make reservations at the Gorman years in advance.
Certainly you can buy the same drinks more cheaply elsewhere.
Hey,
But the point of...
any idea how somebody gets into
Those
the White
masks
Glove
make me
Society?
nervous.
Is there something wrong with their faces?
Humbly at your service.
Those masks make me nervous. Is there something wrong?
How may I be of service?
Good day. Those are all members of the White Glove Society. In her words, as for the masks, actually, that's not true. I think Marjorie likes them for the mystery, but you... must... Oh, well, it's a big hotel. She usually works... You can get to the Gourmand from the lobby here. It's a big set...
I'm not really gambling. I'm just hoping to be seen.
Welcome to the Ultralux. What else, Mr. Gunderson? It's put us in a rather but our executive chef, Philippe... But a delicacy is just... And if the gourmand serves steak, so as much as we'd all... This again? I thought... I know our reputation. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never... Now, didn't I already tell you? Though we haven't always been. But that's all changed now. There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by... Well, you can already guess. And that young... Why, yes, I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a... You see? A man. Well, then this... Well, this can't. I'm going to have a word with... Whether these people are found or...
How may I be of service, sir? Ah, yes. I've heard that. Good. And you know what it is to be discreet in matters of... I'm in a bind. He's got a powerful and temperament... Yes, the wrong person. He cut ties with his family and left them. Unfortunately, the trap my subordinate set for him. I asked for a last-minute replacement, and needless to say, this could be... Strictly speaking, we're no longer allowed to... I need a replacement, and I need the boy taken care of. With so little time, we'll have to go after our original choice. If you could send him here or knock him out with this... Ted Gunderson is his name. But if he won't listen, we can't very well... But you would need to deal with his father, heck. No. Everyone he meets, he tells the same story. Private investigator. This was about the missing bride. If I might... Ordinarily, we don't give out... Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you had... I hope we... If you had... Splendid, splendid. The boy is being held... The elder Gunderson is staying in our penthouse. And our miss...
It smells so good in here. Like the air is cleaner than
I'm
it is
so
inside.
relaxed. Gotta get stay longer. But who can at these prices?
I'm out.
I missed.
Hey.
Word is you're getting popular on the strip. Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Hey.
Who are you? You don't know? Where's the... Oh my goodness. They'll be watching. Mortimer, if he realizes it was me then... Yes. The White Glove Society's strict... Mortimer and some of... They've taken many people over the last few months. It wasn't enough. Lately, I guess that's the hazard. He's alive. The White Glove Society has a banquet every... Mortimer wants to reintroduce. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone. They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth... Nothing is more important to the society. He just has... I don't know exactly, but you can bet that it'd be back in the members-only section. So it's guarded both at the lobby... I could sponsor you as an honor. You'd certainly... Otherwise, you'll have to... Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to... What if his revelation were a lie? What if you could somehow replace Felipe? You could walk Ted right through the middle of that room. Felipe has been trying to approximate the taste of... That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a... He's not what he looks like. They call... Lately, he's the sort to pound in a nail with... And God knows...
Smells so good in here.
I heard they
The
brought in
air's
sea
cleaner
salts
than
from
it is.
California just for this bath.
Welcome to the ultralight. You disgust. Why, yeah, it's originally we had and the right, and you most certain. You have my full support. I hope to see you there.
Salutations.
You look positively
What can I get you?
You. What do you think? First, he's too I suppose. Why are you standing still?
Who'd you...
No. Do you like eating? Oh, really? So just... What, me? This... Do you think... You're pushing your luck. We're gonna... Can't you see I'm busy? Well... No!
How may I assist? I'll be...
My daddy's gonna kill all you. God damn it. Who did this to me? What in the... I'll tell you what. To hell with that. They deserve it. All right. Let...
You get back here with our dinner.
Don't need this right now.
Tell me good news. He's here? Listen, you reckon you might... Oh, my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
You got me, my... Now, I hope you didn't do no... Well, that does... Hell, they control the food. It's a goddamn... I don't... But you... all... Try not...
With house out of the way, I hope...
Let's distribute the weight.
Oh! Hi! You already took care... I can't... Oh! Hi! Mr. House? Hi! This is... Here goes. Wow! Mr. House had quite a setup here. Wait! Mr. House had a whole demonstration planned for it.
Step closer to the demonstration area, please. Okay, so you're familiar with Securitrons by now, obviously. I mean, some of your best friends are Securitrons, right? Our titanium alloy housing does a good job for protecting our delicate electronic insides from small arms, fire, and shrapnel. Our left arm contains an X-25 Gatling laser, quite deadly against soft targets in medium range. That looks like fun. And for close-range suppression and crowd control, we have this handy-dandy 9mm submachine gun. Nice. All of this is old hat, right? Here is where it gets interesting. Turns out those are our secondary weapons. All this time we've been running the Mark I operating system, which doesn't have drivers for our primary weapons. Imagine! Now watch this. I'm downloading the Mark II OS to all Securitrons on the network. Makes quite a difference. With the M235 missile launcher, we can engage ground and air targets at one range. And a rapid-fire T-28 grenade launcher system makes us deadly in close-range engagements. Woo! Look at that! The OS upgrade also includes drivers for our onboard auto repair systems. Just try to hurt us now. Altogether, this software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. You can come back up and see me or be on your way. I know you're a busy person. Every Securitron on the... Here's a printout with some... Oh! Hi! Here's an...
Be sure to offer work.
Let's hit the road. Yeah? Really wish we could go to some civilized places. Yeah? I wish there were more like you.
Not now, I'm busy.
I understand you've been invited to... My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as a... In exchange for Great Caesar's promise of... I am one of the Frumentari. You might say I'm somewhere but... Though they have been cruelly oppressed...
So the cub enters the wolves? You want to hear the story of the great Khans? In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. But we underestimated the families of this. They allied with Mr. House. They were better equipped. When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be... At least that's what we thought. When our children are sick... It's because of that. You march all the way out to Well then, let me educate you. Have... Ha! The great Khan. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar.
Caesar's veterans are making short work of the NCR. Or that's what I hear. Huh? Those black armored devils might be new to the Mojave, but they're butchers like all the rest.
Not now, I'm busy.
You're no friend to the Great Khan.
Didn't know they still had robo-dogs.
Someone's gonna cash their chips early.
Only a few people get
Hello,
to venture
outsider.
outside. You
Listen very closely and do hand over everything you. There's nothing to talk over. Makes.
Someone's looking at you. This'll be over quick.
You're mine!
Damn! Come on!
Can't stand up.
I'm in! I'm in!
grows tiresome. It's only a matter of time.
You're back. You're back.
Hey there.
The honcho of one of them strip families got killed right in his own casino. You know, he pissed off the wrong guy.
Whoa there, pal. You better... Now that I've got you... Whoa, simmer down. I've made some cash from There is a... Well, I know if you make it back alive. Oh, okay. Here you go. I'll be here while...
Hold it right there. Don't... How the... Are you even... Move... Watch your mouth, Savage.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master at Arms. I oversee the security. I wasn't the one firing the howitzer. Or you... As I said, she is our elder. She said that this...
Welcome, child. Those howitzers, except you. Oh. You have to keep in mind that you're our seclusion. My youngers, I'll send... You picked a good time. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Or you could just come and go as you like, help or don't.
Hello?
Hey.
Do not be alarmed. We have been upgraded to serve you better. Have a nice day.
consider them. If you... okay. You did. Here's some big news. I decoded a village. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale. But anyway... Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat. But if Kimball dies in Hoover Dam, so that means reduced tourism for up to... Great. Or once the president is safe, this gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Take the module to the elder... Great. You better hurry to the dam if you're gonna save President Kimball.
enjoy the casinos.
Don't you love seeing the... Two exciting news! The lead... Well, some of Mr. House's project... One of the mythic... Just seems like it might help keep things... Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's... It turns out there's only one... Well, the problem is that's left. So what we do is not the whole thing. All you have to do is destroy the power. Take this override module. It's just install the override module on the terminal. Good luck.